apparently, John Oliver did an epic meme. I haven't actually looked into it. I'm learning. John Oliver blackmails Congress with their own digital data. The Last Week Tonight host paid shady brokers for lawmakers' digital histories, promising not to release the info so long as Congress passes legislation protecting all consumers' data. Yeah, I haven't really been talking about this, but basically Congress has been banting about a bill that would let the government just look at your shit whenever it wants to. Basically just like a complete annihilation of your right to privacy. They've been pushing that one around for a little bit. Let's see. Show's main segment concerned data brokers, the companies that collect your digital data, package it, sell it to anyone who's interested. Why are we taking so long to get to the point of the title? He and his staff paid for the data of a subset of individuals with traits that a lot of congressmen have and who were online within 5 miles of the Capitol building. Though Oliver was cagey about what they found, he indicated they were able to identify several specific lawmakers and their potentially problematic search histories. Oh no! But he didn't reveal anything more than that. Instead, he indicated, dude, how funny would it be if, like, John Oliver did the QAnon switcheroo, and he was just like, yeah, here's just like record of like 70 Congress people Googling like CP shit. Yeah, Gates. Instead, he indicated his preferred solution was for lawmakers to pass laws making the release of that kind of personal info illegal. In the meantime, Oliver had some advice for anyone on Capitol Hill worried about what he might do with their personal data. You might want to channel that worry into making sure I can't do anything. He advised, sleep well. What a beefy, you know what? 22:30 in the video for context. I'll risk the copyright strike. Let's at least get the audio.
Obviously, then target that list with ads that might attract those men to click, like marriage shouldn't be a prison, or can you vote twice? We could also throw in, do you want to read Ted Cruz erotic fan fiction? Just to see what would happen. And
no copyright.
If anyone clicked, we'd be able to harvest even more data from them, which we could then theoretically take steps to de-anonymize. Now, am I saying that we're actually going to do that? Collect all that raw information and store it in, let's say, a manila envelope somewhere? Well, I am sorry to disappoint you. We are not going to do that. Why would we when we have already done it? Because all that raw data is currently right in here. And honestly, this whole exercise was fucking creepy. We ran those 3 targeted ads this week in the Capitol Hill area. And to give you a sense of just how many clicks we got, it was very much not 0. Do you want to see more? Because I do. Please come with me. Because let's start with the very first hit that we got. It came at 3:35 p.m. on Tuesday afternoon from around the Embassy Row area, when a man fitting our demographic description clicked on the Ted Cruz ad, meaning that we now have his IP address and device ID, and also know that he did it on an Android phone. So we could now take steps to identify him, just like we could with all these others who clicked on one of our ads in the Capitol Hill area this week, including at least 3 who may have been inside the Capitol building itself. One of whom clicked on the "Can you vote twice" ad, one of whom clicked on the divorce one, and another who clicked on the Ted Cruz erotic fan fiction, which was distressingly popular. And if you're thinking, how on earth is any of this legal? I totally agree with you. It shouldn't be. And if you happen to be a legislator who is feeling a little nervous right now about whether your information is in this envelope and you are terrified about what I might do with it, you might want to channel that worry into making sure that I can't do anything. Anyway, sleep well. That's our show. Thank you so much for watching.
Wonder if he actually got anything like meaningfully incriminating there, you know? That's the nice thing about like trying to like tech target like boomer types like a congressman or whatever, is that like they don't understand how the internet works, right? Like you could do a phishing scam on Lindsey Graham like effortlessly, you know what I mean? Like you could literally play an ad saying like, Lindsey Graham, you're the 1 millionth visitor to YouTube. You win a free car. And he would click on it. Like yeah, it's got to be relatively easy. I don't think these people are particularly like internet savvy. So that probably also means that like when Lindsey Graham is like looking up child pornography or whatever, like he's just on his phone on the Wi-Fi network for the Capitol Hill building. Um, yeah, I don't know. It'd be very funny if he did. John Oliver is based as hell. Listen, okay? I'm about to save all of you. Listen, okay? If any of you want to waste time and money getting an education into psychiatry, you don't need to, because I'm going to give you a free retard test right here and now, okay? If you see anyone on Twitter who posts or likes a post saying that what's that meme image? John Oliver, the guy who talks about the problems of capitalism without actually ever naming it, like it's a criticism of his show. Like, hey, John Oliver, if only you screamed, "This is because of capitalism," at the end of every single segment, you would be so much more effective at your promoting your positions. You'd be so much cooler, you know? God, I hate that shit. Unironically, John Oliver has done more for leftist advocacy than almost any other figure in this country. And you can decide for yourself whether that's a sign of like low standard, you know, like people aren't being able to do very much at all. But yeah, no, John Oliver, I think he goes about as far as you can reasonably, um, while keeping his show. And I really don't think him waving around the fucking Soviet flag is going to make him more appealing. I worry, you know, it would like complaining about John Oliver not being explicitly anti-capitalist would be like you as a leftist saying, "Ah, you know, Tucker Carlson would be so much more effective at getting people over to his positions if he would do the Heil Hitler salute before and after every segment, because that'd be more honest." Well, no, actually. By not fronting the more radical extensions of his politics, he can pull more people over, and then they'll Sieg Heil at home, you know, and you can be a communist at home. It's like complaining Bernie claims to be a sock and then hides his power level. Well, for a lot of lefties, especially online, political power is about personal satiation. It's an aesthetic flourish, you know, which is why like when it's one of the reasons why when fascists get involved in like local Republican elections, they hide it, they wear a nice suit, and they talk about like keep making America great again, and they win. And when communists run in local elections, they wear like a denim vest that has 87 obscure anarchist pins all over it. They don't know how to talk to people. They explicitly mention their politics, the Soviet Union. They angrily yell at reporters about like the fall of the Soviet Union and like Trotskyism and shit, and then they don't win. You need to. It's not even about lying. It's just not being fucking stupid. Like you just don't do that.